Hello football fans and welcome back to Footy Today, your go-to channel for all the latest football news and trending stories. As the international break is now over, domestic leagues are set to start again. News has been a little slow, but we're sure it'll definitely pick up once the games start again. However, there are three stories that have been causing a buzz. The major story is that Manchester City are set to offer Erling Haaland an astronomical mega contract that has never been seen before in the Premier League. Enzo Maresca has confirmed that Reece James is injured again, and West Ham's head coach JULEN Lopetegui has 2 games to save his job, and they are against extremely difficult opposition. Before we dive into today's news stories, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so you never miss an update from us. Also, drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts on today's stories. We love hearing from you guys and your opinions help shape future videos. Okay, let's get into the news. Manchester City are preparing to offer Erling Haaland a mega contract that could make him the highest paid player in Premier League history. The 24-year-old goal machine, who has already netted an incredible 105 goals in 114 games for City, 16 of those just this season, is in advanced talks with the club. According to the Mirror, City are ready to put £500,000 a week on the table, a deal that would see Haaland overtake Kevin De Bruyne as the Premier League's highest earner. De Bruyne currently takes on £400,000 per week. However, negotiations haven't been without challenges. Reports suggest that Haaland's £150 million release clause remains a sticking point. Despite this, recent talks have been positive and City are optimistic about getting the deal over the line. One factor working in their favour: Pep Guardiola. The City boss recently signed a 1-year contract extension, which could be key in persuading Haaland to commit long term. According to The Sun, this potential extension could see Haaland stay at the Etihad for another 4 to 5 years, earning an eye-watering £100 million during that time, and that's before bonuses. Haaland himself has expressed his admiration for Guardiola, saying last week, "I hope Pep signs a new contract. He has been important for me in these first 2.5 years. I hope he stays longer. I like Pep a lot and I hope he likes me too." But City aren't the only ones eyeing the Norwegian superstar. Earlier this month, reports surfaced that Real Madrid are preparing a €200 million offer to lure Haaland to the Bernabeu. A Spanish news outlet claims that Real Madrid president Florentino Perez has a plan in place, viewing Haaland as the perfect replacement should Rodrigo or Vinicius Jr. leave the club. With a legacy like Madrid's, it's no surprise that the idea of joining Los Blancos might appeal to Haaland. Their ambition and reputation are hard to ignore. But for now, City will be doing everything in their power to keep the star striker at the Etihad for years to come. Reece James faces yet another frustrating injury setback, with a hamstring issue ruling him out of Chelsea's Premier League clash against Leicester this weekend. Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca confirmed the news in his pre-match press conference, stating that James is the only player sidelined for the match. However, the Blues will be monitoring players returning from long international trips, including South American stars Moses Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. James, Chelsea's 24-year-old captain, has had a career plagued with injuries. Last season, he only managed to feature in 11 matches across all competitions. Speaking about the situation, Maresca said, "He felt something and has to be out this weekend. At the moment, we don't know how long he'll be out, but we'll see. It's tough for him and it's tough for me as his manager. He has to try and avoid these injuries, but sometimes, no matter what you do, things happen. This weekend, we can't take any risks with him." Despite James's absence, Maresca delivered some positive updates. Cole Palmer and Levi Colwill are fit and ready to face Leicester, while Jadon Sancho has also returned to training after a month-long absence. Romeo Lavia is expected to be fit enough to start, further boosting Chelsea's options. James's injury woes have been a reoccurring theme in recent years. In the 2022-23 season, he made just 16 Premier League appearances and was limited to only 413 minutes last season, even after being named club captain. His troubles date back to an ankle injury in 2019 while playing for England, followed by a series of knee, thigh and hamstring issues. These persistent injuries have also cost him key international opportunities, including missing out on both the 2022 World Cup and Euro 2024. JULEN Lopetegui is under immense pressure at West Ham, with the club's upcoming fixtures against Newcastle and Arsenal set to determine his future. The 58-year-old, who took over from long-serving manager David Moyes in the summer, has struggled to impress. West Ham have managed just 3 wins in their opening 11 Premier League matches, leaving them 5 points above the relegation zone. Club owner David Sullivan is reportedly hesitant to make a mid-season managerial change, But according to The Guardian, the Hammers are already lining up potential replacements. Names like Edin Terzic, former Denmark coach Kasper Hjulmand, Roger Schmidt and Stuttgart's Sebastian Hoeneß are said to be under consideration. Lopetegui's fate could be sealed if West Ham fail to produce results in these critical games, and a heavy loss to Newcastle could accelerate his exit. The Spanish coach hasn't won over the fans either. Frustrations boiled over earlier September when supporters booed his substitutions during a 3-0 defeat to Chelsea. Questions have also been raised about his tactics, further fueling his uncertainty around his tenure. This isn't Lopetegui's first rocky spell in the Premier League. He left Wolves just after 9 months last season, making this another difficult chapter in his English football journey. Despite the mounting pressure, Lopetegui remains optimistic. Speaking to the media, he said, "From my first day as coach, I've lived with extra pressure. I know the job, what we're doing here and what we can achieve. I focus on daily work and the next match. We have plenty of time to turn things around and I'm confident we can transform this bad moment into a good one." That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, do hit the like button as it helps push this video out to others who are interested in this type of content. Subscribe to the channel and do leave a comment below with your thoughts on these stories, and why not check out our previous videos where we go over the biggest daily stories in a quick short format. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time with more football news and updates.